finishing out the race. And then drivers on the sound of the tone. Nice and smooth, drivers, nice and smooth. You can't win it on the first lap, but you can lose it. As we got a 4-pack battle going on. Let's see who comes out right there. Cedric takes that. He's like, I'm out of here. You guys can battle all you want. Mr. Parks gets stuck right behind Kyle. And Cedric is almost, he's trying to check out. I believe the phrase is paper or plastic because he is gone. Stole that line from somebody. As he bobbles around the 180 here at the top as he takes a nice double over the infield double. Nice and smooth over the roller. Takes this speed line through the set, up and around the pole. Greg Jones got his handful marshalling as he dance steps over Mr. Parks. But out front is Cedric. Let's see what his lap time is. He comes across with an 18.3 early in the race, an 18.3 for him. Excellent start. But he bobbles hard the third lap. Tavion is right behind him. Scott gets him right back on his wheels, but we still got a 3-pack right next to each other between Tavion, Brian, and Kyle. They're battling hard. Remember, drivers, try and stay smooth. You're racing the clock. Not in it. Straightaway. Malachi's got his hands full as he gets 2 cars on the straightaway. Don't see that very often. Got one coming, Malachi. But let's see. Out front is still Cedric, followed closely by Kyle, and then Tavion, Brian, and Dave Parks out there getting it done. The track is starting to act up, taking its toll on the drivers as they're getting a little anxious. Cedric with a nice whippity whip, a little wheel turn. Get his little steering wheel, make sure his steering servo is up to speed. He's got a little wiggle wiggle. Little wiggle wiggle as we go through Tuesday Night Worlds with Cedric Swiss Rivier. Let's see how he does. He tries to get a little mini Harley going over the little jumps. Followed not too far behind, about 3 corners, is Kyle, nice and smooth Graham as he gets it done. He doesn't overdrive the car, overjump anything, just keeps it rolling. As he takes the speed line through the set, costs him a little bit as he rolls it over. But nice and smooth on the sweeper. Cedric's early pace is 17.606, followed by Kyle with a 16.608, and then Brian with a 16.615. Tavion with a 15.608, and then Dave Parks right behind with a 15.616. And again, early TQ pace, though. TQ pace is 18.605. Cedric's got a little work to catch up to that, though. But it is his TQ, though. Let's see how he does. Him and Mr. Parks on the straightaway. Cedric getting pulling all of that steering wheel at full speed. Counter steers it, keeps it on his wheels as it comes across the 180 start-finish. Over the nice double, goes a little wide on the roller. It's nice and smooth, though. He got a little wiggle. Takes the speed line through the set. Up and around the pole, down the straightaway. And then still looks like he solved some of his grip problems, though. Makes it past a flipped car. It was Tavion nicely. And then he bobbles right there in front of Greg, who gets him going. Tavion just drives right by. But again, battle on the track is between Brian Honstain and Kyle Graham, the family battle. The Honstains and Grahams trying to get it done here. Let's see, where is Brian? 1 corner ahead of Kyle. They are, let's see, Kyle is coming on the straight as Brian comes on this off the sweeper. And Cedric is out front on an 18.619. He keeps chopping away at that pace. He's got 3:45 or 2 minutes, 2:15 left to get down to his pace. All he needs is a couple good clean laps as him and Parks and Recreation get together. As they come across the roller. But again, 2 minutes left, drivers. 2 minutes left. Battle on the track is Brian Honstain and Kyle Graham. Again, the father-son battle. Let's see what we got going on here. The familiar family battle. Kyle chopping away. He's getting a little closer to Brian. A little closer. Now he's about 1 corner back as they come across the start-finish line. Let's see what their pace is. 17.610 to a 17.612. 2 seconds apart. And Cedric is out front with an 18.615. And Mr. Parks is with a 15.610 with Tavion right in front of him with a 16.606. Tavion struggling to catch up to Dad. Couple good clean laps. He'll get on that 17-lap pace, though. Mr. Honstain, Brian Honstain, starting to stretch it out a little bit over Kyle. The leader flips it after the infield double. He still makes it nice and smooth through the set. Let's see if he tests the pole. He does not test the pole as he flies down the straightaway. Uh-oh. Brian with a crash. Kyle's right there bumping into each other. And now let's see who's it going to be. Kyle's out front of Brian. Let's see who takes the speed line through the set. Kyle gets a little crazy through the set, got a little excited. Now here they are on the straightaway. Kyle rolls it over, lands on his wheels, though, on the sweeper. Leader's right behind this battle between Brian Honstain and Kyle Graham. Let's see how he gets through this. Let's see if he can navigate this nicely. Brian lands nicely. Kyle is nice. Cedric is right there. Kyle lets the leader go by. Gets a little crazy in there, but then the leader and Honstain get together. And Kyle says, I'll take that, as he drives right on by. As Cedric is still out front with an 18.609. And then Kyle moves into second with a 17.610. Brian is third with a 17.613. Still just 3 seconds apart. One little bobble will put him right on Kyle Graham. As Tavion is still out night driving nice and smooth. Again, drivers, finish the lap you're on. Tavion, you are done. Dave, Parks and Recreation, you're done. Kyle Smooth Graham. And Cedric Swiss Rivier. And then Brian Honstain get the maximum amount of track time he can as he finishes with a 17.609. And again, let's see. Cedric's TQ with an 18.605 will stand as he finished with an 18.612 for round two. And then Kyle with a 17.609, a 17.614 for Mr. Brian Honstain, and Tavion right behind him with a 17.601. That's probably about a 5-second spread. And then Mr. Parks with a 15.604.